If I start talking about these three-dimensional images, you could say, I guess in general about my work, that it's superficial, literally. And these images, you could say, well, they're mass-produced images from China of weapons. And there's a script over the top of them that kind of contradicts the three-dimensionality, or that's the attempt. And those kinds of practices, they call them practices of negation, are quite common in the history of art. The text that's used here is kind of coincidentally is interesting in relation to Jim Moss's catalogue essay. He mentions the French mathematician Poincaré, who's one of his areas that he invented is of topology, which is kind of the mapping of surfaces, which is a kind of activity that happens in these lenticular images. Some of the script to do with that, which has the numbers removed, is to do with the mapping of the surface of the visual cortex, and it's related to the kind of things that trigger, and that was the word play with the guns as well, the things that trigger geometric hallucinations. And it was these things that they call form constants, circles, grids, parallel lines and spirals and so on, that seem to occur in all cultures. So it's interesting because it makes these geometric forms universal and not culturally specific. And it's these forms that relate to the paintings as well, or has become the content of my paintings, just really simple geometric forms such as circles. Although the paintings, there's a sense of a practice of negation in the paintings as well, because they're actually constructed backwards, where they're painted onto plastic and then overturned, and the surface that you see is the surface that is underneath.